That might be worth a look.
What's going on with that rune? Looks unstable somehow.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone? Ow! Perhaps I should have clarified? A helping hand? Anyone? That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Ah! Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Oh, I see you're traveling with plenty of company already. Perhaps I can join you later instead.
I would object, but sitting by the fire while you do all the hard work sounds marvelous, actually.
A decision most excellently made. Shall we?
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Might be useful.
Tracks. Small, bipedal. Goblins, perhaps.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Useless. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
I don't know any druids. We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, madam. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
True soul. Absolute. What did they mean?
They're clearly devoted to the Absolute, whatever that is.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
outposts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
All the more reason to rid ourselves of our own uninvited guests.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
This is it. I guess we go inside?
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Let's move. Very well.
It's just ahead. It's huge. I'm not sure I can do this.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You're right. We can handle this. And we'll do it for Edwin.
No time to waste.
The lance board is set.
Still on my feet. Ad maiorem Dei gloria.
What's the plan?
Take you.
Can't even catch my breath.
Ready.
favor.
Still breathing, despite everything.
The cub looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
It hurts.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
The cub has a fighting chance now.
Dad?
Oblivious to your presence, the cub continues to gorge himself on his dead mother.
Moving ahead.
We survived! I can't believe we survived! Ma'am? What now? What? You? But that means I have to stop you. For the Absolute.
Can't afford to let up.
No choice but to keep going. Best be on my way. No time to waste. All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
The corpse seems willing to speak, but not to its killer. Oblivious to your presence, the cub continues to gorge himself on his dead mother.
If not over, then through. An owl bear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
It's a lunar statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
This thing won't yield its contents easily. What's that? Just an old prayer.
A long way to go still. Selûnite prayer. How useful.
Elminster's not around, so might as well. An ancient prayer. But why hidden back here? And what's this symbol?
Never a dull moment. Seems simple enough. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Your desire?
Action, not reaction.
Let me work my magic.
Prayer could be so practical.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible. This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow. Should have stayed quiet. You want the truth? Fine. I worship Shah, Mistress of the Night, Selûne's twin and foe. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
The goddess of secrets. How telling.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. Gladly.
Best get going.
Selûnite coming of age rites. Barbaric nonsense.
Moving in.
Yes?
I'm ready.
No one stopped me yet. Don't waste a step.
I'll feel that one later.
Let's see what this does.
Nozel, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over. glowing eyes. How outrageously obvious. The totem's a trap.
There are important matters to discuss.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal. Hardly a promising introduction. I would, but you have so many friends already. In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
This was more fun when he was...
Tricks.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well,
Like its will be done.
Keep your distance down. Quietly. What have we here?
Vinthara's gonna skin us! No one knows about this damn weapon!
On I go.
Take your...
No harm in a little conversation.
You're staring at me again. What do you want?
no one back home will ever believe this. Best be on my...
And wearing leaves.
Maybe we can set him on fire! Set the whole grove on fire!
Did some bleeding arts show up?
Outmaneuver them. The subtle approach.
On my way.
Victory awaits. Make way.
All right.
Let's have a little fun.
I will ascend.
At the ready. Good idea, I think.
Now they see me.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Swift and lethal.
Where do I go from here? On my way.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
There is work to do.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Can't give up now.
No time to dally.
I'm done. Can't wait to sleep.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. Oh, it's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
All right, what now?
Moving. Move unseen.
Looking ahead.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I expect I am your first. I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
What's in here? Time to press ahead. Don't mind if I do.
On tippy toes. Stay low.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Never wanted the easy path. What's that?
Let's have some fun.
Have to keep going. Let's see.
My faith protects me. Let's try this way.
Never a dull moment. Breathe deep and move. I'll give it a shot. Something over there.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
I didn't ask for you to say a damn thing! Keep out of it!
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You, move! You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring. Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
It's the truth. I swear on your mother's grave. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are. Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids. And your birds.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower. You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough. The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough? Then I needn't make it again. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Your entire body.
I need a quick word.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
It's our job to get us out of here safe.
Is that everything?
Road isn't too bad. Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How
how many people are dumb enough to ask.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Sorry, love. I'll just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right? Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother. Take care now, sweetie.
It must be time by now.
Seems Mole was as good as her word. She's reported that you've been threatening children. Your words are heavy with righteousness and sincerity. Enough to get you off the hook, this time.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Make haste. I would have words with you.
What's up for discussion?
Not this one. Nor this one. And this one are less worthy still. Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space. Ready and willing.
pride of the gate.
Let's get going. Never a dull moment. Is that blood? No, never mind.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
How much farther can I go? Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Just Zevlon.
I'd rather not turn my back on it. If it's all the same.
Sharp as ever. One move ahead.
Amazing. Have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean? On I go.
Not exactly.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. All right, what now? With haste.
Assume nothing.
Looking ahead. Need to find a way forward.
What people will say when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster.
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint though.
Might be useful.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She's a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you. You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out, I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called Paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Dirty work's the only kind I like. But there are a lot of them and just the one of me. I'll take point and you flank them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good? Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. No room in your party. What should I do?
See you soon, then.
Let's hop.
Still alive, so that's progress. A key. Wonder what it opens. What's that?
Is this your... Hang on. Those paladins I need to stomp are that away. Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast. Good news. Can't wait to see them finished.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
Beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is thick with blood. You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. The realization hits you. That stench wasn't the dead. You can sense that the hyena's very flesh is desecrated. Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas. Slowly, her broken body starts to calm, to stop its wild contortions. She lies still. As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too, stillborn.
One beast's broken away, and it won't be returning alone.
I smell blood. Knees high.
Got to focus.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. anything up.
Victory awaits. Make way.
I'm ready. Moving.
This is gonna feel good. Under their noses. Right, Karlak, it's go time.
My faith will protect me.
What do I have to lose?
The place is overrun with gnolls. Vile beasts. Nothing good is born from a corpse.
Let them come. We will rip them from top to tail.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Gnolls. Tearing. Biting. Wizard's shipment. Chest. Boss. Baldur's Gate. The Guild. Rugen fled north. Lucky son of a...
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
But that will fit in my pack. Let's be on my way. What's in here? Best be on my way. What do we have here? Soldier?
Put 'em up. No surrender.
Talk to me. Have to keep going.
I will ascend.
Time to push my luck again.
Well, well. What do we have here?
Can't give up.
I will ascend. You bow, or you break.
Can't even catch my breath.
Concentrate.
Time to strike.
Where do we go from here?
Can't afford to let up.
Victory awaits.
Nothing will stand in my way. Best be on my way.
Watch this!
Need to act fast. Come on up.
I will ascend.
Well, so much for peace. Never wanted the easy path.
I'm ready.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Light on my feet. Strange. It looks smoke. Something's burning. I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
Grand Duke Ravenguard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push!
Inside! Hurry! We don't have much time.
Hello? Can you hear me?
We hear you! Stay where you are! We don't have much time! Find out!
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
I'm trapped! Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Hurry! Get this thing off me! Almost there!
Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
Right! I'll try to keep up.
No time to rest.
A long way to go still. No time for Danny.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Let's march! Let's move.
My faith protects me.
Ignorance breeds madness.
He slaughtered everyone.
What's the story? At least things have stayed interesting. Another step forward.
An efficient path.
Oh, wanna dance? Yeah! What to do? I'll take that.
Fresh air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Eva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The Council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through? Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
These boots have seen everything.
got something to ask.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear. He should never have been here in the first place. I'm the one that talked him into joining the Fist. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
What's inside?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Raid. Retrieval for the Absolute. Take to Moonrise Towers. Zayrin. From Sharmuth. Before the Absolute. Male.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Excellent armor. Strange place to find it. In nocte concilium.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Krug. Hunter. Absolute. Wants him. Slaves. Good. Raid. The fell. Dagger. Neck. Stupid.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Gauntlet. Marilla. Flaming Fist. Baldur's Gate. Dead or dying.
The corpse remains silent. She doesn't know.
nice little...
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken. Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I'm all for it. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist, brave as Baldurin, stubborn as a deep Rothay, daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. Hear, hear. Though, truth be told, I'd sooner down a week-old hooch at a ramshackle inn. Better company, and a better buzz.
I thought we were going to see some real sparks fly between Will and Karlach. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun. Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you. Excellent. Now that that's settled, lead on.
What's next, I wonder?
Watch your back.
Breathe deep and move.
What's that? I'm way too big.
Teachers care when we would be reckless. Teachers certainty when we doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Anything of use?
So, parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? Food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be.
Dead goblins. Dead traveler.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
What's hiding here?
So, you and Lae'zel. Seems turned.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
No.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar etched with a name, Scratch. With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Gunwick. Let us delivery to Baldur's Gate. Pack of gnolls, claws, teeth. In bang, standard issue. Runner, Fleetfoot, Courier Company.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God damn it. Anyone but her.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria, pet. Trust me on this. The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings. All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. It's not unrelated. I wish I could tell you more. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the Hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there? Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Seems simple enough. That symbol in the blood, what does it mean?
Leave no trace.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Take your...
Still on my feet.
shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind. You see drow and goblins restraining her, a mind flayer reaching out. And then the voice, bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden, but it would lead her to a feast. Sensing your presence, the Gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on Gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Let's go. The subtle approach.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Swift and lethal. On the move.
Let's find some prey.
heading there.
Take you. I am fury. I am death.
We'll do it my way.
Got to move.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I am fury. I am death. Make way.
Damn it. Let's have a little fun.
Looks like you need a hand.
Let's end this. Onward.
I am fury. I am death.
Now they see me. Step quick.
Never a dull moment.
Swift and lethal. No time to waste.
Let's move.
Take you. Got to press on.
No choice but to keep going. These boots have seen everything.
Victory awaits.
Quickly.
Have to keep going.
What now? Need to find a way forward.
Time to strike.
Can't give up now.
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her. She resists, her mind's teeth piercing your brain. Pain shoots through you. She severs the connection and prepares to attack.
Time to strike.
By the gods. You're a sweet sight. Are any of my crew still alive out there? This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow.
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way. Joaquin's Rest. It's just up the road. I'd be enjoying a mug of ale right now if those beasts hadn't jumped us. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Damn it. Nowhere's safe anymore.
Doesn't change the plan, though. We'll head over there and check for survivors.
Shame we lost so many agents. But the chest is all that matters. Zaris would have our hides if we lost it.
Aye, the whole reason we're in this mess. Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He gets his shiny baubles. We get a handful of Tarenths.
Tarenths are the currency of the Zentarim, a network of merchants and mercenaries with few scruples.
You know who we are. Very clever. And you probably also know it's not smart to interfere with Zent business. This is the point when a clever lass like you accepts my gratitude and walks away. Fine. No need for more violence. I'll tell my associates everything was lost in the ambush.
The chest's all yours. Damn thing's sealed tighter than a duke's purse strings. So there's no point in trying to open it.
And no hard feelings, you hear? I'd have done the same if I were you. Business at the end of a blade is still business.
Ruthless bastard like you could make a name for yourself in the Zentarim. Make sure to drop by our hideout.
Surely. Rested enough. Now, forward.
All for me.
Shadow. Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
I heard you mumbling that line to yourself earlier. It needs more work.
Fortunate for his tongue, he didn't say it to me.
Careful, I bite.
Eager for battle.
No one stopped me yet.
Oh, action, not reaction.
There's no time to waste.
I've got a long road ahead. Wonder if the gods are watching me. No traps, please.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day
That's
after all.
curious.
I don't feel lucky. The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
I should speak up.
I'll be glad when we're out of this bloody cave.
The chest's yours. I've got nothing else for you, and I don't want trouble.
Well, hello. With pleasure. Shall we?
No one back home will ever believe this. Very well.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all. I don't feel lucky. The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still
Don't
alive.
touch me.
That's lucky.
Many a jubilee.
Trust no one. Should be easy. Go.
Like its will be done.
Keep your distance, darling.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Assume nothing.
No one stopped me yet.
What a day. Step lightly.
Let's move. Should mind my step.
Beyond, teachers care when we would be reckless. Teachers search out. So it is. Great God Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teachers care when we would be reckless. Teachers certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teachers care.
The ox tenses, horns lowered in your direction. His hide twitches, every muscle primed to bolt. He's terrified. The ox calms, his tail swishing a satisfied arc.
Someone's moving around in there.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Time for a little death. Don't look now.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching. One day I'll catch a break.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger! Oh, helm dwarfs! I thought you were Flaming Fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you'd best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wall.
Victory awaits.
Need to stay focused.
Swift and lethal.
Blood comes easy these days. What path lies before me?
My energy wanes. Time to rest.
Open up. Look at that.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean. Whoa, hold your arrows. This is Rugen's savior, I'll bet. He told us all about you. Come on in then. Any friend of Rugen's is a friend of the family. That helped.
Let's see.
See a trap.
You don't want to keep Zaris waiting. Believe me. Hope you weren't followed, mate.
There's something over there. You're the one who recruited me, Rugen. You're the one who taught me rule number 1. Remember? No. Ollie didn't remember either. Did you, Ollie? You're dead the moment you steal from the Zentarim. No matter who you are.
You recall an old Zentarim proverb coined by their founder.
You've read Manchun. Seems you know our ways better than poor Rugen here. There's not much money in retribution, true. Tell you what, you've already taken Rugen's cargo, so finish the job and I'll let you live. Deliver it to Baldur's Gate. Oh, and kill him. You were so close. So close to walking out of this alive.
They've got oil everywhere and bloody torches!
Over here. They won't know what bit them.
What's the plan? Onward. Swift and lethal.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Fiat voluntas Dei.
Light on my feet.
Make it hurt.
What should I do? On the move.
Time to strike.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Varys! The sword hars down!
Another step forward.
On my way.
won't give in.
My faith will protect me. I am fury. I am death.
Survival is all that matters. If not over, then through. Let's have a look.
Blacketh's will be done.
Looking ahead, on my way.
No more. You beautiful bastard. Thought my luck had finally run out.
Wait, wait! I'm just a prisoner! Spare me and there'll be coin, I swear it. I'm an artist. These faithless bastards were trying to ransom me back to my patron. She is a woman of great means and great generosity to those who serve her well. Heroes who rescue her prize painter, for example. Oscar Fevras, at your service. A genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside, to paint and to clear my head, to choose, I suppose. Indeed. One to split the very soul. But I dare not dwell on it any longer, lest I weep. And we have your reward to consider, once I have made my way safely back to the city. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some. I suppose I can endure the walk sober. Suffering has become an old friend, after all. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Always room for more. Something good here, I hope.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Still breathing, despite everything. Swift as my feet can carry me. That's curious.
No time to dally. Unseen as I was taught. No time to waste. Off I go. Almost. Ever almost. Mustn't let anyone see. Unseen. Perfect. Keep low and quiet.
Still alive, so that's progress. Time to press ahead.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Keep away from me!
You've messed up.
We've buried tougher than you.
I won't give in.
Taking position.
Time to push my luck again. Don't waste a step.
No. Anything but a wolf.
Shall we dance? Outmaneuver them.
Well, so much for peace. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Time to kill. Keep guessing.
Blood comes easy these days. One day, I'll catch a break.
Don't linger.
Got to keep fighting. Heading there.
Can't even catch my breath. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
My injuries need tending.
On I go.
Go for the throat.
Taking position.
Still breathing. Despite everything.
Moving. Taking position.
What now? Shouldn't have made me your enemy. Nothing important is ever easy. I'm on my way.
Got to press on.
Hungry for the slaughter. With finesse.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Let's spill some blood. Yes, here.
Time to strike. My path be true.
Have to keep going.
Got to move.
I'm ready.
I've got a long road ahead. At the ready. Hang on.
Indolence breeds madness.
No time to rest. All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Take Juro. Not going to last much longer.
Action, not reaction.
What to do? Moving in. excuse. Here we go.
Don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong, or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me. Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal. Ah, of course. I shall be gentle as a babe. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy. Don't be so dramatic. This is just a little transaction between friends. And look what you've gained. Together, we can take on the world. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks off, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Good morning. How do you feel? Be grateful I'm not a true vampire, then. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh no, I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
She's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell. Dissuade any nighttime prowling.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.